Hello. Welcome to the Wednesday show. It is 2026, February. You can do the math. I just don't know. I'm going to say 11. Possibly 12. Kind of hard times right now. I don't want to get into too much of it. I let my insurance lapse. And hoops. So many hoops. It was much easier not that long ago. And I'm just a little down lately. I just feel a lot of greed and anger. And to me, it feels like there's a 5-alarm fire in our country, and we're just not meeting the moment whatsoever. And these podcasters and news organizations are I don't know what they're doing. They're battling each other. When things I'm looking at seem very obvious. We should all be in consensus about certain things. You know, that our president can make $1 billion while he's in office. You know, we used to say that, no, of course not. Presidents would go way out of their way. You know, Jimmy Carter had to get rid of his peanut farm. Famously. Even Trump made a big deal, like, I'm not going to do this, my kids are going to take everything. You know, we knew that was not true, but at least there was a show. Now there's just no show. It's just a shit show. That's the only show there is, the shit show. So it's hard to listen to stuff. I do know coming up, there's a vote in the Senate that has to do with voting rights. I forget what it's called, but if you get the 5 Calls app, it's excellent, breaking down all the things that you can call about, who to call, and where to voice your opinion about this one. This one doesn't seem like it's going to pass the Senate. But you never know. I know, like right now, I need to get my Social Security card, which I haven't had for many, many, many years, decades. But I have a copy of it, and I just have a feeling they're not going to accept it when I start doing my paperwork for stuff. And first thing I have to do is cancel my pain management, which is my pills. And so, looking forward to living in pain and seeing what the threshold is. You know, I always seem to find the next level. Like, you think there's no way you can do it, and as you get older, things happen, and they don't bounce back. You don't bounce back the way you used to, and you're like, I gotta live with this now. I've lost mobility here and there, and I can't live this anymore. I can't get on a ladder. Whatever it is, you just get used to it and you move on. But this is a big step for me. This is very, very difficult in the morning to even get out of bed to get to the bathroom. I mean, I'll get it all right. And, you know, silver lining, you know, maybe I'll just tough it out, and all of a sudden I don't need pills anymore. I really, you know, don't love taking them. But I've been taking Percocet, and for me, it's a wonder drug. I don't know about everybody else, but I get almost 0 side effects. I've never had a problem withdrawing from any narcotics. Anyway, so there's a new song I'm going to try today. I probably shouldn't have rambled first because I just kind of put this together and it's hard to see my writing, but very likely I'll mess up and then I'm going to have to redo the whole thing. But we'll start by saying this is an old song, a good 15 plus years old, that I have never recorded. And it's been taken and redone, and it just kind of sits in a folder, and now and then I just start playing it. And a couple days ago I'm like, let's just finish this song. It's time to try to finish this thing and see how it goes. Call me Savior, you said you'd come to wash my feet. Oh, when it's over, will you stick around and watch me bleed? This time's just a Judas, betrays everything you do. And you can bet all your silver that it's true. And novelty gets routine, even angels split the scene. 'Cause nothing is ever something on which you can depend. Diamonds represent our trust, and even they're just made of dust. So what's it really matter when nothing really matters in the end? Now you say you love me, but how can you be sure? 'Cause maybe in a year from now you're gonna wonder who the hell you were. Tonight as we lay here in the comfort of our bed, talking about our futures, forgetting about what we've said. And novelty gets routine, and even angels split the scene. Nothing is ever something on which you can depend. Diamonds represent our trust, but even they're just made of dust. So what did it really matter when nothing really matters in the end? Some days you're sure your life's come to an end, but you gotta keep moving on while the broken pieces mend. 'Cause the world, it keeps on spinning regardless of your pain, and the only way you're winning is to get back in the game. Now you say you loved me once, but now you're not that sure. We flipped so many pages, and we both took different turns. I'm just a chapter in your novel, just as you're in mine. Don't know how the story ends, but I guess we'll see in time. And novelty gets routine, even angels split the scene. 'Cause nothing is ever something on which you can depend. Diamonds represent our trust, but even they're just made of dust. So what's it really matter when nothing really matters in the end? In the end. Yeah, a little rocky at the bridge, but whatever, I'll take it. Not much more to add. So please like, subscribe, comment, and donate when possible, especially for my pain medication. All right, take care. Have a very good week, everybody.